forgiving the most important person in your life, yourself. Taylor Swift has me calling Instagram goals and get your order of Spam fries. It's Friday, people!
Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit Hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Good morning. It is Friday. It's finally Friday. It's Feel Good Friday. It's Cocktail Friday. It's also Friday the 13th. Oh, my. It is December 13th, 2019, day 91 of Gotta Get On Ellen. Almost in the triple digits there, Ellen. Are you paying attention yet? So I was scrolling through my Instagram the other day. I just happened to pull it up, and I saw that Taylor Swift had posted a picture of herself 18 seconds ago. In 18 seconds, she got 800 likes. 18 seconds. So I refreshed the page, and when I refreshed the page, it came up as 39 seconds. There was over 1,700 likes in 39 seconds. I never get more than 20 likes on my Instagram page, and that's a great day. I guess that's what happens when you have 123 million followers. Oh, my goodness. She keeps posting all these pictures from when she was a kid because she's promoting that song of hers, the Christmas Tree Farm. And she was so adorable. Oh, my goodness. And I just know she was listening to me every morning. I know it. Don't know that story? I won't tell it again. But Taylor Swift knows me. One day we're going to meet, and I'm going to be like, I knew you were listening. I knew it. So a couple of fun things that I have for you today. Pepsi is releasing a coffee-infused soda with twice as much caffeine. I'm not sure how old you are, but do you remember something called Jolt Cola? Yes, that was like twice the caffeine and triple the sugar, or vice versa, or something like that. It didn't stay on the market very long, and they even brought it back, I think, a couple of years ago with not as much caffeine and sugar, because I think that the FDA really kind of gave them a hard time because it was so unhealthy. But yeah, if you would like a little coffee in your soda, Pepsi has you covered. It's going to wake you right up. I don't know. I think maybe getting the right amount of sleep would probably be the best case scenario. But I know that is tough for a lot of people. So some other fun stuff I came across. How would you like some Spam fries? That's right. Spam fries. They are at a place called the Hula Hoops Tiki Bar, which I believe is on the West Coast. So it's Hawaii that is crazy for their Spam. They look like chicken nuggets, and they even come with some dipping sauce. It looks like there's 3 different dipping sauces, one of them being ketchup. So this looks pretty interesting. Spam fries. I would definitely give them a go. I don't mind Spam. I know a lot of people have a hate relationship with Spam. It's not something I seek out. It's not something I purchase and make at home. But I did have it for dinner when I was a child, and I don't remember hating it. I remember thinking, oh, okay, Spam night. It's nothing like liver and onion night. That night I was like, oh, no. In fact, I have to take that back. My mother did not make us eat liver and onions. She did make it for dinner from time to time. Her and my sister both liked it. Ugh, liver and onions. Gross. I don't like onions, and I definitely don't like liver. Remember the episode with Fonzie on Happy Days when he couldn't even get near the liver? See, I'm really going way back today. Sorry to you youngins who may be listening, but Happy Days was, that's like a whole cult following. I mean, everybody knows about Happy Days, even if you've never seen it. I remember one time talking to one of the producers on one of the morning shows that I had worked at. And he's, I'm going to say about 15 years younger than me. And he's never once seen a single episode of The Brady Bunch. He knows about The Brady Bunch. He gets the whole thing, but has never seen an episode, not one episode of The Brady Bunch. What? It's a cultural phenomenon. You owe it to yourself to at least watch a couple. I mean, it's so cheesy now, obviously, you know. And it's so different because it was in the 70s. And I was watching a rerun. I believe I brought this up at the time. I was watching a rerun one time. And Mike, the dad, was trying to show Marcia how to cook something. And he pulls out this, mixer. And he's like, yeah, they made this to make women's lives easier. I'm like, whoa, you can't say that anymore. It's to make cooks' lives easier, not women. Even back in the 70s, women were supposed to be doing all the cooking. My, how times have changed, right? So, Spam. Yeah. Chicken nuggets type Spam. I don't know. What do you think? I'll give it a go. That is for sure. So the topic that I came up with for today was a little self-serving. I posed the question, are sales better before or after Christmas? And mostly the reason I had done this, we are big Kohl's shoppers here because we love the 30% off coupon and we get them pretty often. I think that we shop just little enough for them to keep trying to get us to come in with the 30% off coupon. The last couple of times I got Kohl's bucks, I didn't even use them, I don't think. So Adele says that traditionally after, from my years and years of retail management experience, but the selection available options may be limited as well. It's a very good point. Did not think about that. There is going to be a lot less to choose from. Jim says for Christmas stuff, way better after, but for everything else, it's way better before. Now, Michelle says before, but I typically don't try to shop after Christmas, so I guess I don't really know. The reason that I had asked this, like I said, completely self-serving, and not many of you responded to it, so it just goes to show you that when I'm being selfish, you don't really respond. So, noted. But Joe and I need a vacuum cleaner. Yeah, vacuum cleaners are expensive. We had a Dyson, and, granted, it lasted us a long time. I believe we bought that the year that we got married. So it's about 8 years old. It's one of the smaller ones. It wasn't $500 or $600. It was only like $300 or $350, if I remember correctly. And again, that was 8 years ago. But it's worked very well for us here. We have mostly tile floors, but our living room is carpet as well as the rest of the house with the hallway and the bedrooms. And Joe had tried to clean it out, clean out the filters. And so he took it apart, put it back together, and it's kind of never been the same since. Sorry, babe. I guess cleaning out the vacuum cleaner is not your strong point. So it's been making this really loud noise and even like a little burning smell when I've been using the vacuum cleaner. And we finally figured out why, because there was this piece, like the piece that turns on the bottom that actually, gets the dirt up. Something wasn't right in there and it was getting all gnawed up. So we had to get rid of our Dyson. And so now we have absolutely no vacuum cleaner. So I'm guessing that we probably should find one of those 30% coupons. Hope we have one. I know I haven't gotten one. No, I have gotten one in the mail. I have to find it. I don't know what the dates are. They're very strict with their dates. But right now, I think for like the whole month of December, they're doing like a 25% off friends and family deal or something. So I'll see what kind of deal I can work out. Probably won't get a Dyson this time. We cannot afford a $500 or $600 vacuum cleaner right now. Plus, I kind of liked the small one. It was easy to put away. It was easy to navigate, all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, it kind of sucks when you need something at Christmas time because you're like, is this considered our Christmas present? Because it's pretty pricey, but, at least it's not a heating unit. Knock on wood because, sorry, Tucker. She just popped her head up like, what? Somebody here? So yeah, I'm sorry I even brought that up. I take it back. So I guess we'll do some vacuum cleaner shopping this weekend. Such fun. Adulting is so much fun. I'm not going to take up much of your time today because it is Friday, and I want you all to have the greatest day. It is the second to last weekend before Christmas, and we have a party to go to, so pretty excited about that. It's the same party that we went to last year, and she sent us home with gobs and gobs and gobs of food. I think we got 2 more meals out of it before all was said and done. So maybe this year she realized she ordered too much food and she won't send as much food home, which is probably the best thing for me because then I won't eat it all. But yeah, she's Italian, so I'm thinking we're getting a lot of food. So today's topic, we've of course been talking about forgiveness all week. And I saved the most important for last. Because when it comes to forgiveness and having peace of mind, the most important person you need to forgive is, you guessed it, yourself. Now, this may be the hardest of all when it comes to forgiving. We have all done things that we aren't proud of, but as long as we've learned and are doing better, then it is time to let it go. I have done some pretty awful things in my life. I've hurt friends. I've been totally selfish. I've been outright nasty to some people. I like to pass it off that I mostly did these things when I was young, which is true, but I never really let myself off the hook. Here is the thing that took me a long time to figure out. We all have some sort of skeleton in our closet. It is time to close and lock that door. Nobody is perfect, so I'm not sure why we hold ourselves to a higher standard than we think other people have to live up to, right? Would you berate and harass a friend of yours if you thought she was doing the wrong thing? More than likely, you would have a calm, rational discussion about your concerns. You wouldn't beat her up the way you do with yourself. Why not treat yourself with the same compassion and kindness? We often talk to ourselves so harshly that if someone else was talking to us that way, we would more than likely step up and defend ourselves, especially if somebody was talking to our children the way we talk to ourselves. Oh, it would be a fight to the death. That I'm sure of. So start treating yourself with more kindness. Start treating yourself like you would your best friend, because you know what? You are. Good people sometimes do bad things. It doesn't mean you are a bad person. It means you had a lack in judgment, or you were selfish for a moment, or you lashed out because you were tired and feeling misunderstood. Beating yourself up over things you wish you could change will not do you any good. Make a conscious effort to act better, be better, and move on. We've all probably done stupid things in our past that we wish we didn't as well. I personally followed a local band all around Philadelphia for years and years because I was in lust with the lead singer. He didn't want anything to do with me. In fact, there were times I walked into a club and I could literally see him roll his eyes. Yep, I tried to talk to him all the time. I was annoying AF. Do I wish I could go back and do things differently? Absolutely. But it doesn't matter anymore. I had some of my most fun times going to see that band, and I truly liked the music they played. I actually did just go see said band recently. Yes, they are still playing, and it brought back a lot of good memories. So I just focus on the fun and not the humiliation. And guess what? I didn't try to talk to him. I've learned my lesson because I'm a happily married woman, and it's just not my thing anymore. Plus, he's really old now. But I had a blast. Am I the only one that's done something so humiliating? Just me? Only me? Okay. Well, life goes in phases. There will be times when everything is all about you. And as long as you aren't a total jerk, that is okay. And even if you are a total jerk and then you learn to not be a total jerk, that's even better. There will be other times when your life will all be all about someone else, and you will miss those selfish days. So stop beating yourself up over things you cannot change. It's pointless. It makes you feel bad about yourself. You probably forgive people for doing similar type things that you've done and you've let them off the hook.